Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We're back for another grownish
review.
Yay!
Watch your world, I'm grown now.
We kind of flopped on a review last week. We recorded it, but I was super busy and didn't get to edit it in time, and it's Wednesday again, so
Wednesday comes by so fast.
it does. So we're back, and we're just gonna jump right into episode 5, right? Episode 5? Episode 5 starts off with just basically letting us know that Cash Mooney is the man now, and he's playing ball well, and also that him and Zoe are super baed up, and you see all the cute little pictures, and they're hanging out, and they're like a couple now, and he posts her as his WCW, and basically the comments are very the comments are basically saying I smashed and all this other crazy stuff.
Well, we know,
just because he's like a popular guy. So when you're popular on social media, he goes in his feelings and kind of just went left and totally blacked on one of the comments and said pure and hashtag virgin and hashtag thin. I don't know. It's good to be thin though, right?
yeah, I didn't get that.
So basically Zoe is upset about this, and this is pretty much what the episode is about. It was kind of annoying because
very annoying.
I did not think this was a big deal at all. I did not think that. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I thought. So Zoe is super upset, and she's like blocking on him.
How could you post that? Everybody saw it.
He tells her, he deleted it already, but she's upset because ultimately he broke her trust. The hashtag is the virgin Zoe, so she's kind of just super embarrassed that everyone is calling her.
She needs to grow up.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
Y'all know I love the show, but she's doing too much for me now.
It's Disney. Alright, so next scene, Naomi's looking for Zoe, and basically her and Anna tells her that Zoe is not here. Zoe's on the Mooney train. Alright, so basically my camera was full and I had to stop and pause and delete some stuff. So we're back now. So Naomi, is looking for Zoe, and Anna tells her that Zoe's not here, and Naomi basically is looking for a friend, and she kind of hints at that, and Anna sees that she's looking for a friend, so she kind of says, come in. And
I'll pretend to care.
Yeah, she broke up with her boyfriend because she can't get out of her head the image of him kissing a guy, which
the double standards are real.
Yeah, Naomi is. And the next scene, they're in class, and Professor Charles he's an idiot. He's so stupid. They're doing a lesson on words, and basically, I guess this part was to show that in college, you take a lot of classes that are kind of seemingly pointless. You learn a lot of stuff that's
we're here for the credits.
Yeah.
We're not here to learn.
Zoe's crew, they get to discussing the fact that Cash posted the hashtag virgin, and pretty much everyone's just saying that she needs to drop him. The twins are very adamant about the fact that she needs to let his ass
they
go.
Was bleeping. It was like 4 bleeps in this one scene.
Yeah, let this go.
Bleep.
So Zoe leaves, and she sees that she has 4 missed calls from him and a text asking if they can speak, and she says nope. She goes about her business.
So what do you think about your friends giving you advice about your man? Because that was kind of what this episode showed me.
Do I ask you for advice about my man?
No. I give it though, but you don't ask.
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, I feel like, but okay, now you is different than college you or maybe high school you. But I think you got to do what you want to do, because when you're not happy and you want your man, ain't nobody gonna give a damn about you.
I think
that's what this episode made me feel like. But then it's a double standard.
Because also when you're young and you're new to things, you should also maybe not do exactly what your friends say, but listen to people's perspectives.
This is a personal
yeah
topic right here.
you should definitely listen to what people have to say. Oh God.
She tried to break up with me.
Shade. I did not try to break up with her.
Whatever. Yeah.
I thought, all her friends, they were coming from a good place, definitely. They all were just coming from a place of, we're here for you. And that's kind of what you need when you're mad at your boyfriend and you go to your friends about it. You just want them to be, you don't want them to get too invested in it.
Okay, I understand that. But then again, your old man says, listen to your single friends if you want to.
What does it have to get that deep? You don't have to bring it back to your man and stuff.
I'm just saying,
it's a moment.
Your friends may have the best interests at heart, but your friends are single. So
but your friends also need to realize. Everyone needs to realize it's just a moment. She's mad for a moment. More than likely, your friend.
Tell me that's what the twins talking about. Drop his ass, never speak to him again. It's not that deep, and that's what I'm saying. Like, do you listen to your friends? Because if she listened to her friends, she'd be manless.
But that's kind of what she wanted to hear at the moment, in my opinion, because she was so mad. But they need to also let it go the same way that she's gonna let it go. I don't know.
Okay.
Everyone needs to know that it's just a moment. Usually in these types of situations. Yeah. Say what you want to say.
No, but know your place when you said it, and now let's move on.
Yeah. Oh Lord. The therapy that is needed. So now Zoe's hanging with Luca. She's getting all these texts and she's on her phone, and he asks her who's texting her, and she's telling him about the fact that, the situation, the fact that he posted that she's a virgin, and basically Luca's like, you need to lighten up and get over yourself. It's not that serious. You have it pretty good with this guy. And, then he tells her about the fact that Cash is pretty much going through a crisis right now, and
you're over here bitching.
Yeah, and she's like, wait, I didn't know that, and yada yada yada, and he's like,
so you don't think that it's strange that she hangs out with all the guys she used to mess with? She's definitely, because both of them, Aaron and Luca. Anyway,
I definitely think it's strange. Does Cash know? That's what I would say. I don't know if Cash knows.
Because the last episode when Aaron walked up, he thought Aaron was a groupie. Aaron was coming around because he felt some type of way about his boo.
So, I don't know. I do think it's strange. I personally wouldn't do that. It's pretty messy. But I feel like they make it so it's Disney, and this is kind of what goes on in these Disney shows. Everybody's
we're
friends.
Probably thinking too deep into it.
Everybody. Cash is having a crisis, and that his dad is basically auctioning off all of his stuff on the internet, and she runs to find him, and she finds him in the parking lot. She's basically sorry. She's like, I didn't know, yada yada yada, giving the excuse. Because she was being a brat, in my opinion. It was not that serious that she had to straight up cut him off, Super apologetic about the fact that she's been ignoring him and how she didn't know that he was going through a crisis. And, he tells her that he doesn't have time for her drama right now and that he has to go. And she's telling him, basically,
I'm your ride or die. I'll go with you wherever.
She doesn't even care. She's ready to go. She's ready to hop in the car because she just feels so bad and guilty. So they're riding in the car, and it's super awkward. It's a super awkward silence. And she says that she's the best at awkward silence. I'm really good at awkward silence. I will sit here and...
You're really good at holding a grudge.
Yeah, I guess. So, he asked her if she's ever going to talk. And she says, pretty much no, I guess, And then, so he puts on this bomb-ass playlist. Every song, I was pretty much jamming. I didn't want the songs to go off. Every song was pretty much set in the mood for them. She should have, by the end of the playlist, been lightened up and, been ready to talk to him. But she still was mean-mugging. She kept that going. And so he finally says something. He says that it wasn't an accident. And she's like, what? And he tells her basically that the fact that he posted the hashtag virgin, he knew exactly what he was doing. I wrote he knew
and
what
they usually do.
The reason that he gives her is what killed me, because I was just like, this little guy, he became so small to me, because I'm just like, he is from nothing.
But you should understand.
I should understand, but how dare you?
The brand.
How dare you?
It's all about the brand.
Her being a virgin was good for his brand,
But I think that was a plus for him. not the determining factor.
Then he shouldn't have said that it wasn't an accident. It wasn't an accident.
It wasn't an accident, but it was a opportunity.
Oh, so he's been waiting to say that she's a virgin. Oh. So he's a plotting type of person.
I don't think, maybe not that, but that was the time, and why not shoot your shot?
He has the girl. What? Now he's just letting the world know that she's a virgin.
Yeah, on top of his scandal. No, that happened before his scandal. So,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Look, anyway, so, but I guess it's like opening up to show like where he comes from. He comes from a troubled type background. So, you know, she hears this and she is pissed. She asks him to stop the car. She threatens to call 911 if he doesn't stop the car, and, you know, threatens to use that against his brand. So he's like, yo, this is serious. He pulls over and she gets out and she's like trying to get a lift. I like how they said Lyft and not Uber. I don't know why I like that. I don't even know why I'm pointing it out.
Yeah.
It was a sponsorship. I literally wrote it. I don't know. So he gets out and he's trying to plead with her, tell her, basically trying to explain himself. And he tells her that he comes from nothing, and the fact that he would be with a girl like Zoe is, you know, a big deal to him. Like, she comes from a good family.
She usually is.
What do you mean?
Like, a lot of guys hood guys, ghetto guys that I've been with, because I speak well, I articulate, I dress the way I dress, not like a normal hood girl, is a turn on.
I guess.
And then they're shocked and like even more turned on because I'll ride for them. Like, so Zoe getting in the car really turned him on. Like, so she can be both. Like, you ain't going nowhere without me. I'm going. You know what I'm talking about?
It's the black excellence. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he makes a point to say that, like, that they were literally on the way to see his, you know, drunken father, you know.
No, he said more than drunk. So, or for whatever he's doing now. Let's be real. So, yeah, his dad was drinking, but he said dope.
Yeah, What is dope?
Whatever
drugs?
You want it to be.
It's drugs? Okay.
Because people call weed dope.
Yeah, I thought.
Crack.
Yeah.
Heroin. Meth.
Whatever is your shush. Like, she's super touched by this, and, you know, she gets in the car. And then in the car, she tells him that, you know,
I like that you posted it. I like that you posted it.
And I'm just like, and then he's like, what? And then she's like, you know, it kind of made her feel special. And then she was gonna go on to say something else, but she cuts herself off, and she's like, wait, you know,
would you not want to be with me if I wasn't a virgin?
And he like says he doesn't know, like, and
I don't know is better than no, because what he wanted to say, I don't know is no to me. If you don't know, if it's not yes, I don't. What is I don't know.
If it's not yes, it's no. Was it maybe? Maybe. What?
I would have.
Counters her, and he asked, well, would you know, want to be with me if I wasn't the number one draft pick? So it's the number one pick, because, like, he's not going to the NBA, right? Like, he
will be.
Okay.
She was saying, I like you, you know, you might be the number one pick. So he's saying, do you only like me because I'm going to be the number one?
Okay, alright. So then, you know, she basically says that, you know, she doesn't like...
I didn't get it.
I didn't get her response either. Because I had to play it back. Like, I made Imani run it back a couple times. Totally missed it. She, like, said something, but she didn't really say nothing.
And then she said something and then contradicted what she said.
Yeah, so she starts off saying that she doesn't like what comes with, you know, the hype of him being Cash Mooney, you know, the groupies, the lack of seeing each other, the lack of time spent together. And then she goes, but she kind of likes the fact that he's Cash Mooney.
She likes that he's
the man. Yeah. So
do you like it or do you not like it?
She likes it, girl. She likes it.
Because she started off by saying, I've always been popular. I think she's addicted to being popular. Like, when because that's what the first episode was about. She couldn't grasp the college life. She wasn't at the top notch like she was in high school. So I think she's a Kardashian.
He kind of says, I bet, you know, gives her the side eye. So now we cut to Vivek's party, and the party is pretty empty. So I'm just like, I thought Vivek was cooler, but I guess he's a freshman, so he's probably just a freshman that everyone buys drugs from, but no one's gonna really hang out with. I don't know. But his party was pretty lame.
I don't know, because if you're the drug man, I'm coming to your party because you're going to have all the drugs, giving them away. So maybe that was just old fantasy. Like,
I don't know. Aaron and Nomi sit down and they have a conversation about the whole, can men be bisexual? Nomi started talking about how the spectrum of sexuality, and Aaron's being ignorant and just basically saying that if a guy is willing to do it with a guy, he is straight up gay. And a lot of people feel this way, and it is a double standard, and I don't know what else to say about it. I'm not bisexual, so I really can't speak on it. Meanwhile, Zoe and Cash, they pull up to his house, and his dad is sitting on the stoop just with a 40?
yes, a 40 ounce.
So he gets ready to get out the car, and he pulls out this envelope with money in it, and Zoe's just super annoying. Where'd you get the money?
That's how proper girls are.
Oh my God.
He sold his drugs. Nah.
Just don't worry about it. Like, mind your business.
Word.
So, he gets out and he walks up to his dad, and they speak for like 2 seconds, and then his dad pushes him, and then Cash gives him the envelope with the money in it, and then walks back to the car. And, I don't know, like, look, pause. Did he have snot coming down his nose, or was that a tear? Because it was like, there was like liquid coming down right here, but there was nothing like on his face. Anyway, cut to the next scene, and Nomi goes to speak to her ex and basically tells him that, basically just explains the reason why she broke up with him, and that she's freaked out by the fact that he's been with guys, and, says it's different for guys, and he basically tells her that, she's a hypocrite, and
it's your own insecurities, not mine.
I kind of felt like, at this point, yo, is Nomi like fugazi? Like, is Nomi actually one of those girls who just is experimenting? Yeah. She says sorry, and she says sorry that she's a hypocrite, but this is how she feels, and that's that. So Zoe shows up to the party super late, and all of her friends, the party never started, but so her friends are all going off on her. They're basically saying that she's up Cash's behind, and all she sees is cash, and she goes off on them too, basically, individually, and tells them that they don't know anything about Cash, and until they do, they need to mind their business, and she leaves. So after she leaves, she meets with Cash, and they basically have like the cutest heart-to-heart. I was like super warm and fuzzy watching the scene. They like basically say that they actually like each other for who they are, and everything else, that, the virginity, the him being a super popular ball player, that's all just, icing on the cake, and that they really just, at the core of it all, they really just like each other. And that is where the episode ends, right?
My turn. So, are you willing to give up your friends for your man? Because that's what's gonna happen. She told them all off and then went with him. So I think, ladies, just be careful in college losing your identity to a guy. Like, your friends are your friends. Your college friends are your friends for life. And, you can talk about that. You didn't get to do everything, maybe.
I would say that relationships are cool and they're fun, but I will definitely say that it's just like there's pros and cons to being single, there are pros and cons to being in a relationship, and not that it's like a con, but it's just what comes with being in a relationship. You miss out on certain things, or the experience is just a little bit different. Like,
I think it's important to have your own life. There have been multiple scenes where Nomi has been looking for Zoe, and Zoe was nowhere to be found because Zoe was with Cash. Because the last episode, that's how it ended too. So I think it's important. We haven't seen Zoe with her friends besides the classroom. So I think it's really important that you don't lose your identity when you're dating someone. That you have your own hobbies and interests and likes when you're dating someone. And then you make time to do things with your... Because Cash is doing his own thing. He goes to practice. He does his thing.
So what is she doing?
Waiting for Cash. it seems like she's about to lose her friends. These people, you know, were down for her. Even the girl took her back after you left me in the throw up, and you know, just.
But what do you think? Because he was literally going through a crisis at that time. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, at that time.
But she did miss Vivek's birthday. But also he needed her. Like, maybe he didn't need her the 5 times prior to that, but this time he actually needed her. And it sucks that this is the time that they blew up
so
on
it's like
her.
the little boy that cried wolf. I don't know. Like, I think, you know, you can talk. What do you do to balance it? I'm more.
It's very hard. It's very hard to balance. It's just, but I feel like life is hard to balance, and it's just sucky to say that
somebody's gonna be disappointed, and it just is what it is. But I'm not talking about what she chose. I'm just talking about in general. She needs to pursue her own hobbies and interests and not invest.
Yeah, what
so
is
much
Zoe
into
like? Because I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Since the show has started, it's been boy crazy.
Maybe they told us I'm Blackish. I don't know, but she's not doing any of her hobbies in college.
Don't lose yourself in a boy. Especially, it's fairly new. Okay, that's what you keep telling me. So then, when the boy really do get on and leave your ass for a white girl.
Oh, yeah. Because I was waiting for that line. I said, so they're not going to say that line. They have these girls being super, super ratchet, and no one said that he's going to get on and leave your ass for a white girl. I was kind of disappointed. Kind of disappointed at the writers.
Are the writers black?
I don't know.
You're going to have a show called Blackish if you're not black.
I don't know if the writers are black. This episode was a little bit more Disney-ish. I give it a... Just for the storyline, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
Girl, you good.
For Cash's storyline, for like that whole bit. Like, that was emotional, you know. I was just like...
I would give it a 5.
Ooh!
And y'all know I love this show.
I liked it more this time. Maybe because it was more Disney. I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me. It's probably a bridge connecting something else. Something else is going to happen. But it wasn't juicy, and the play on words, it just wasn't a good... It didn't excite me. It didn't excite me at all.
Alright guys, thank you guys for coming back. I'm so sorry that, last week I flopped. But I promise we'll be back next week, and hopefully this video goes up tomorrow, which would be this morning, which would be when you're watching it. So thank you for watching this video, and please leave a comment down below, like this video, and subscribe to my channel, please. And check out the previous reviews, and stay tuned for the next few videos. Sorry for the weird outro. Bye!
Bye!
Bring out your happy pill and come back when you're sedated.